The king has fallen.
I can't face him alone. Please, lend me your strength.
He was once the guardian of the savannah. Only one king shall rise.
Together, we are strong.
The Lion King 3, Rise of the White Lion. The circle renewed. The Pride lands flourish under King Simba and Queen Nala's reign. Kiara, now a mature lioness, is being prepared to take the throne, while Kion returns from the Tree of Life, wiser and stronger. Simba begins to reflect on his mortality and legacy, sensing that his reign may soon end. The circle of life feels steady, but whispers of a distant threat disturb Rafiki, who reads troubling signs in the stars. A strange omen. During a great celebration at Pride Rock, a blinding light cuts across the night sky, startling the animals. Rafiki interprets it as a celestial warning of change and imbalance. Days later, rumors spread of a mysterious white lion roaming the outlands, gathering followers. Unlike any lion they have seen, his presence carries an aura of both majesty and menace, sparking fear among Simba's pride. The White Lion's arrival. The White Lion introduces himself as Kivuli, claiming to be a long-lost heir to Mufasa's bloodline, born of an exiled lioness. He asserts that he is destined to rule, believing the circle of life requires purity and strength above compassion. His charisma sways many Outlanders still bitter after Zira's fall, uniting them under his leadership. Kivuli begins encroaching on Pride land borders, testing Simba's rule. Kiara's burden. Kiara, feeling the pressure of her upcoming role as queen, struggles to prove her worth. She is torn between her peaceful nature and the growing need for defense. Kion urges her to trust herself, recalling his own journey of leadership with the Lion Guard. Simba, however, grows protective, unwilling to let Kiara face Kivuli alone, creating tension between father and daughter. The clash at the border. A confrontation erupts when Kivuli's forces raid a waterhole. Simba leads his pride into battle, but his aging body shows signs of weakness. Kiara and Kovu fight valiantly, but Kivuli's presence overwhelms them with his strength and cunning. Though the Pride Landers fend off the attack, Simba collapses afterward, shaken by his vulnerability. The Pride begins to fear that a changing of rulers may be inevitable. Simba's vision. As Simba recovers, he is visited by the spirit of Mufasa. His father tells him that every reign must end, and true leadership is not about control, but about passing wisdom. Mufasa reveals that the circle of life is threatened not by strength or weakness, but by pride corrupted into domination. Simba realizes Kiara must lead the next chapter, and that his time as king is nearly done. The White Lion's rise. Kivuli consolidates his rule in the Outlands, declaring himself the true king. He promises a new era where the strong thrive and the weak are cast aside. Many animals, drawn by fear or admiration, begin joining his side. His movement threatens to destabilize the balance of the circle of life. Rafiki warns that if Kivuli succeeds, the Pride lands will descend into eternal conflict. Kiara steps forward. Simba officially announces Kiara as the future queen, despite his doubts about her readiness. Kiara vows to lead with compassion, but knows she must prove her strength to the Pride. With Kovu by her side, and Kion lending his wisdom from the Tree of Life, she devises a plan not of war, but of unity, seeking to rally allies from beyond the Pride Lands, including elephants, zebras, and even hyenas who have grown to respect her fairness. The final battle. Kivuli launches his full-scale attack on Pride Rock, determined to claim the throne. The Pride Landers, united under Kiara, fight back with bravery. Simba watches from the sidelines, finally allowing his daughter to lead. Kiara confronts Kivuli directly, not with raw power, but with resilience and empathy, exposing his fear of weakness and rejection. Their duel ends with Kivuli defeated, not slain, but cast into exile as the Circle of Life rejects his vision. The rise of the Queen. Peace returns to the Pride Lands. Simba steps down gracefully, finally at peace with his journey. In an emotional ceremony atop Pride Rock, Kiara is crowned queen, with Kovu as her mate. Simba joins Mufasa in the stars, smiling proudly upon his family. The film closes with Kiara presenting her newborn cub to the animals of the Pride Lands, symbolizing the dawn of a new era. The Circle of Life renewed once again.